I think what happens more often is I set my sights and I start moving in that direction, whether or not it's actually looking possible. And then somehow it manifests, right? My name is Roberta Daria Maldonado. I go by Roberta Daria. I'm a vocalist, I'm a lyricist, I'm an interpreter. I actually have a master's degree in creative writing. I have an undergraduate degree in art. So sometimes those all come together, and mostly it's the music that I'm doing now. I retired from teaching full-time when one day I realized that something I'd always enjoyed, which was singing. I realized I couldn't sing. I had lost my voice. I went into the music department and to the vocal teacher, and I started to cry. And I said, this is an important thing to me. I've always done this since I was a child, and this is really upsetting. And she said, we'll get it back. So I started getting some coaching, and it came back. Wow. It was a combination of abuse and lack of singing, and then there was the symbolic part of it too, the figurative. I lost my voice. Dicen que no dormía, nomás se le iba en puro tomar. Dicen que esa paloma no es otra cosa más que su alma, que todavía. Las Dalias is a band I'm really, really proud of, having been co-founder of. And we sang together for about 6 years. It was an amazing experience, and we came up with a body of work, a repertoire of our favorite traditional music, but we put a spin on it. First of all, we were all women. We had these sweet harmonies, really tight, sweet harmonies, that's what we were working at. And just our own take on these traditional songs. I'm really proud of what we did in the time that we played. Now I've just moved somewhat away from traditional Mexican music, but I'm moving towards jazz. And I think in the back of my mind there was always this thought, I want to do this. And then when I decided that it was time for me to step away from Las Dalias, partially because the style was a strain on my voice, it just seemed like this might work. It's been harder than I anticipated. It's a big change. It's a very different way of singing. And I'm just using my voice in a whole new way. I know you haven't made your mind up yet, but I would never do you wrong. I've known it since the moment that we met. Nowhere else on earth where you belong. I love this music. I love jazz standards. And I guess in some respects it's similar to with Las Dalias. Part of our mission was to archive music and to distribute it to as wide an audience as would embrace it. It is to pass it on. It's to hold it and then to pass it on and to see where it goes from there. I'm not going to improve on Billie Holiday or Ella Fitzgerald. I don't try to sound like them. What do I bring to it? My experiences, my heartbreak, my loss, my humor, my interpretation. I also really like being a role model. I like being my age and being up there, and if people ask, I tell them how old I am. If people ask, I say, I'm pretty new at this, at least at this level. I've always sung, but time isn't on my side. You know, my voice will come to a point where, you know, I can keep singing through the cracks and the wobbles. I want to sing like this as long as I can, and then we'll see what comes next. It's very challenging, and it's risky. It feels risky when I take what I do here and I put it in front of people. And risk is good. It's been fun. It's fun. I like taking risks. It's a risk. The risk is I'll hate how I sound. Oh well. I do it because I know I can reach people. I know I can touch people. If I'm authentic and I'm up there for the right reasons, I know somebody's heart is gonna go. You know, I feel kind of an obligation because I can do it. I can do it, you know? If I hold it back, what does that say about me? I think it would be really selfish.
Como ayer lo fui, ¿quién será el que me quiera a mí?